Hi, this is Dean Cardinal with Worldwide Trekking, and today I want to talk about the communications that we can use in Tanzania while we're overseas. Communications are really important for our guests while we're overseas. They want to touch base with their family members. They might have an emergency come up. There's a number of reasons why we want to be able to communicate from Tanzania back to the United States. So personally, we recommend that you open an account for Skype and maybe a WhatsApp account. These are two apps that are really useful. Skype, you can send instant messages. You can call for a very reasonable cost on a phone call from a wireless internet service from your cell phone to a phone or a computer back home to touch base with your family or friends. And WhatsApp is another good app for your phone. It's an instant SMS messaging system. If you're on the wireless internet in the lodge, you can text message back and forth to family members or friends that have the WhatsApp. So the WhatsApp can be a very useful application for sending instant messages. If you do upgrade your service to an international plan, you would be able to make phone calls or send text messages. While we're on Kilimanjaro, the communications are pretty good during the climb. They're not very good cell phone service while we're down in the rainforest in certain areas of the mountain, so some of that might not work for you while we're on the mountain. Worldwide Trekking carries a number of devices to communicate in the event of emergency or to just touch base while we're on the mountain. So while we're on the mountain, we'll have a satellite phone so we can make a phone call from anywhere to call back home to get an emergency rescue. We'll also have a local Tanzanian cell phone to communicate with our operations down in Arusha when we're on the mountain. And we'll also have the inReach Explorer. The inReach Explorer is a GPS satellite tracking device. We'll be able to send a message out every evening to a link where family members back home can click on that link and see our route from the day. It will send a GPS signal out every 10 minutes of the day, and they'll be able to see our whole route up the mountain. We can also send text messages from the inReach Explorer, call from the satellite phone, with cell phones on the mountain as well. So a number of good communication devices in the event that we need to get an emergency response, but also in the event we just want to send updates and posts to our family and friends to let them know how we're doing while we're on the mountain. While we're in the lodges, it's very convenient to use the wireless internet with a number of different communication applications to touch base back home, or social media and any other things that would help you communicate with your family and friends. So communications are very good in Tanzania. We'll have communications on the mountain, communications in the lodges. I hope this answers any kind of questions that you would have while you're away. You can communicate with family and friends very easily. Learn more on our travel blog on our website. Watch the rest of our videos for more information on traveling to Tanzania and climbing Kilimanjaro.